So this will help Iran from building a nuclear weapon.
This agreement has made the world a much more dangerous place.
There's nothing about this deal that's based on trust. So if you're thinking, well, can we trust the Iranians? Don't think that way. This is about verification. This deal basically freezes the Iranian nuclear program in place. Iran has over a dozen major facilities that it uses for what it says is peaceful purposes to make fuel for nuclear reactors. At Isfahan, they turn the uranium into a gaseous form. They then ship it up to Natanz, where they have several thousand centrifuges set up. They put the uranium gas in the centrifuges, spin it around, and enrich it until it's what they call 3% purity. And they put that into fuel fabrication, fuel rods for their reactor. The primary concern that Mr. Netanyahu had and others had was that Iran was enriching uranium to what we call 20% purity. And then when they got enough of that, about 240 kilograms worth, they could be able to quickly convert that into 90% purity, but that's what you need for a bomb. So what this deal does is it stops the production of any more of that. They got about 190 kilograms, about 60 short, and it takes that 20% enriched uranium and makes them convert it into fuel and get rid of it so that they can't use it for a bomb. And here's the key part. Because we now have enhanced inspections, we would see them doing it. Inspectors that have been going every week or 2 weeks to facilities, now they'll be going every day. We go to where they make the centrifuges, we go to the places where they're putting in the centrifuges, we watch the centrifuges operate, we measure the product that's coming out, we watch the storage of where that material is. We basically go from birth to death of the nuclear material. It's almost inconceivable they could break out of this agreement without us knowing it. And once we know it, we can take appropriate action, diplomatically, economically, or if need be, militarily. They also have another facility that they buried under a mountain in Fordow, where they're also doing enrichment. This deal stops the installation of any more centrifuges in that. Israel's been worried about their Fordow facility in particular because it's underground, deeper than Israel can bomb. The construction is stopped, the enrichment is being controlled, and whatever uranium is produced at any of these plants is being converted directly into forms for fuel, making it much harder, practically impossible, for them to use it for a bomb. The open question is whether there's any secret facilities. This interim deal enhances our capabilities to know about secret facilities by giving us access to more manufacturing facilities. This is not an instance where we talk and they build. No, they don't build. They don't produce. Nothing of consequence is happening in the nuclear program until we get a final agreement.